The V in love is vision with values, or creating a vision with values. Let's talk about values first. A West Point cadet prayer includes, "Make us to choose the harder right instead of the easier wrong, and never be content with a half-truth when the whole can be won." If you don't have integrity, a solid character, and strong values, nothing else matters in the long run. Integrity is the most important ingredient in leadership. Integrity is the foundation upon which many other qualities are built. It's crucial to maintain integrity by taking care of the little things. For example, honesty is a habit you ingrain by doing the right things all of the time. If you consistently do what's right in the little things, you're less likely to wander off course, morally or ethically. Ethical principles are not flexible. Integrity commits itself to character over personal gain, to people over things, to service over power, to principle over convenience, to the long view over the immediate. Character is made in the small moments of our lives. Character isn't created in a crisis. It only comes to light. A metaphor of an iceberg depicts that most of what people don't see is beneath the surface. But it's what's beneath the surface that is of greatest importance. Consider using the golden rule as a guide to govern your entire ethical decision-making. Leon Leonwood, or L.L. Bean, made the golden rule the foundation of his business when he launched his first store in 1912. When James Cash, aka J.C. Penney, opened his first store in Wyoming in 1902, he named it the Golden Rule. Adopt the Golden Rule as the integrity guideline for your life. Make your decisions based on this integrity guideline. Decisions, not conditions, determine your ethics. Wrong decisions leave scars. And remember, inaction is also a decision. Manage your decisions based on this integrity guideline. It's all about details. Integrity is the foundation of a person's life, and accountability is the cornerstone. Or consider applying the Washington Post test. Don't do what you wouldn't feel comfortable reading about in the newspaper the next day. I'd like to share a personal story from several years ago. My daughter, Olivia, finds a $50 bill at Costco. She does the right thing without any hesitation, asking who she should return it to. Her mom and I, corrupted by society, feel that if we turn it into any employee, that they might just pocket it. We turn it into a manager who says she'll put it in an envelope with Olivia's name and phone number on it, and if no one claims it within 30 days, the $50 will be hers. Side note, Olivia seemed more excited when the bagger at the checkout, upon hearing the story, bought her an ice cream for her good deed. Over a month later, they call us and tell us that since no one claimed the $50, she could come pick it up. The next day, we drive over to the store. Olivia insists on holding it herself as we shopped in the store and lost the $50 within 5 minutes of receiving it. We looked and could not find it. She was devastated. The next day, they called to tell us that someone turned it in. Olivia's mom picked it up this time. Just when I begin to lose faith in people in this world, I am surprised by people's good deeds. People can change their character. Patience, kindness, respect, honesty, that's the work of character, the person who we are. Warren Bennis, one of the great leadership gurus, sums up his whole body of work by saying, "Leadership is character in action." In the end, leadership development and character development are one and the same. If you want to raise your leadership game, you've got to raise your character game. How a leader deals with the circumstances of life tells you many things about their character. Adversity is the crossroads that makes a person choose one of two paths: character or compromise. You can never separate a leader's character from their actions. Talent is a gift, but character is a choice. We have no control over a lot of things in life, but we do choose our character. We create it every time we make choices. We are what we do. Everything you do counts. A favorite quote of mine is, "Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful." John D. Rockefeller Jr. said, "I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity an obligation, every possession a duty." There's a tendency today to absolve individuals of moral responsibility and treat them as victims of social circumstance. You buy that and you pay with your soul. What limits people is lack of character. When the character of leaders is low, so are their standards. You must aspire to something higher than what's legal. Is what you're doing right? In discussing his hiring criteria, Warren Buffett talks about integrity, intelligence, and energy. Hire someone without the first, and the other two will kill you. There is a plaque displayed outside the Vanderbilt University Student Center, which reads, "Today, I'm going to give you 2 examinations, one in trigonometry and one in honesty. I hope you will pass them both, but if you must fail one, let it be trigonometry." Many of the most important things in life aren't graded, but have the most lasting impact. Southwest Airlines founder Herb Kelleher has his own version of the golden rule. Follow the golden rule of service. Serve others as you would like to be served. Herb Kelleher is famous for his caring and empathetic attitude. He states, "We value our employees first. If you treat them right, they will treat the customer right. If you treat the customer right, they keep coming back." He is perhaps the most evangelical CEO in the cause of love, stating, "We'd rather have a company run by love, not by fear. Perfect love drives out fear." Note, the airline flies out of Dallas's Love Field. Its stock exchange symbol is LUV, and the company paper is called Loveline. Kelleher, not surprisingly, describes leadership as servanthood. Stephen Covey says leadership is moral authority, whereas management is formal authority or positional. Speaking to a large corporate audience during his last keynote address, Vince Lombardi said, "I'm going to share with you the key to success in any business. The secret, in a word, is heart power. Capture the heart, and you've captured the person. Get people to fall in love with your company."